Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pacific Drive. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Hall. We're going to talk about the garage today and some of the coolest and most important early game upgrades you could do for your garage. So let's cue up the music and we'll get right to it. Alright, first off, we're only going to talk about upgrades that use the basic stable energy to make. We're not going to talk about anything beyond that. This is early game stuff that you can get, and I'm going to show you the first two things you should get right away. They're right here and right there. So if you're just starting the game off and you don't have these yet, you're missing out. But first off, I got a mess, man. Look, I got crap here. Crap here from the dumpster. Is there any more? Bunch of crap over here from tearing this down. Look at it all. Yeah, it's just everywhere. I can run around with the vacuum thing and pick it all up, or I can pick it up manually, or I can just do this. The Vargas Auto Vac, and watch. It all disappears. It cleans up your entire area. I did not use this in the beginning of the game, and I regret it. So before I even show you anything that you need to build, that's something that when you unlock this room, that gets unlocked, and you suck everything up in there, and then check it out. It's all right here. Tell me that's not badass. I mean, really, you cannot, yeah, you can't beat that. Alright, so we're going to talk about these two items. We've got a matter deconstructor here. Let's go ahead and look inside of it. See, matter deconstructor. And this right next to it is the matter regenerator. And these two things are hugely important, and they're fairly easy to get early in the game. You should be able to get this after a run or two, at least one of them. The matter deconstructor, right after you do the scanning antenna, which is the first thing you have to make in the game, and it forces you to get the story going on. But then next is the matter deconstructor, and it costs what, 0.8 stable energy, some scrap metal, 4 gears, 4 electronics. If you don't have gears yet, they're right here in the next tab over. But yeah, fairly easy to create those, right? That's what it takes to make the matter deconstructor. I'm going to show you how it works. We're going to go ahead and grab a piece of the car. Let's find something like a basic, there we go, steel bumper will work. And we're going to toss it in there and let this thing do its thing. There you go. You see that? Chucks all that crap out onto the ground. Yeah, we got rubber, we got steel sheets, scrap metal, whole 9 yards. And again, you can pick it all up, or you could just hoover it and watch it disappear. It's gone. So this I highly recommend. It's much better than tearing stuff apart with your scrapper or anything like that. It's a lot easier doing it this way. Old pieces you really don't need anymore. Junk, like let's say you're starting off and you got all crude parts in your car and now you're upgrading the steel, throw it all in there and recycle it. Get the parts out and then make as much steel as you can. You can't go wrong with that. It's fantastic. Now, one thing you can't throw in here is anything, and I think I got one out here. Let's see. If I do, I'll show you. Oh no, it's in here actually. I'll give you the example anyway. So when you get stuff out of the friendly dumpster, it will have a heart on it like this, right? The steel panel has a heart on it. You can see it right there. If you throw that in there, you're going to get nothing for it. This was a gift, once again, for the dumpster. It came popping out of there. So don't waste your stuff by putting it in there if it's got the little heart on it. I'm not going to need that steel thing. That's why I threw it in there. I could have broke it down with the scrapper or the plasma scrapper, but I didn't. I just did this. So there's that. But that's very, very important. The matter deconstructor. Once you have that done, then you can make the matter regenerator, which costs 0.3 stable energy. It requires 6 chemicals, 10 rubber, and 30 plastic. Decent amount of plastic. The chemicals can be a little challenging to find, but not that hard. Just got to look around. You got to look in trailers and stuff like that. You'll find these little cages with them. And occasionally, your friendly dumpster will toss chemicals out, so just kind of hoard them and save them up until you get enough. and you're going to want to get this thing because this thing's fantastic. So the way this works, and it won't work with tools, but it works with car parts, right? See all these car parts you can put in here. Now, if I come back from a run and I've got damaged parts, and they're damaged pretty badly, and I don't have the putty to fix them, or I don't have a blowtorch to fix them, or anything like that, and they're just too beat up, I can chuck them in here, make a new part if I want, you know, of a different type, or the same type, whatever. Let's say I'm running out with lead parts, you know, like I got here, and they get damaged pretty bad. I can toss as many as I can fit in there for now, and this is upgradable later. I haven't got the upgrade yet, but I can toss them in there and replace these with these, what are they called, the insulated parts, you know, and just use them on the next run. And then when I come back from that run on a successful run and return, everything in here will be repaired. So it's good to keep like a spare tire or two in there, a spare headlight, stuff like that, a couple panels, a door, whatever. As you can see, I got 2 panels, a door, and a headlight right now, and they're all insulated. I'm kind of getting this guy to be all lead. I want an all lead vehicle, you know, lead plated. So after that, I'm going to work on getting all insulated pieces, but that's going to be something for another day. So yeah, but for now, all lead is the way we're going to go. But highly, highly, highly recommend that. You cannot go wrong with it. It's absolutely 100% useful. Now, the detailing station, and let's see, the outfitting station. These two, let's talk about these two. This one costs 0.5 stable energy, some scrap metal, electronics, and rubber. Fairly easy to get that early on. And then the outfitting station is 0.3 stable energy, scrap metal, plastic, chemicals, and gas cylinders. Again, chemicals and gas cylinders aren't the easiest thing to find either, but they're not that hard, so they can be found. You just got to know where to look for them. But we're going to look at these two pieces. I like them both for various reasons, but this is the outfitting station. And this will allow you to build stuff to make your character a little more powerful. So you start off with a small backpack with 52 slots on it and 4 quick slots. When you upgrade to the medium, you get 66 and 6, and then when you upgrade to the large, you get 76 and 8, which is fantastic. Then you've got stuff that give you radiation resistance, falling resistance and impact, piercing, electrical, acid, explosion, and then you got grip gloves and anti-theft backpack. So cool little things there. It's basically stuff that you wear as a character. It all stacks. You know, you don't have to go in. It does, you know, there's no way to look at your character and see what you're wearing. You build it, you take it, and you got it on. That's what it is. There's no outfits, none of that kind of crap. So you don't have to worry about any of that. The detailing station. So you start off with a paint shelf in here where you can store all the paints that you find along your journey. But then this is the detailing station. And what this does is it allows you to make some various changes using stuff you find around the game. You find these things located in different areas. Like there we go. So go ahead and put that on. And like I've got the kit that gives you a bunch of stuff for like space themed, like this astral shifter and the spaceship steering wheel, the UFO, and all that. And these are customizable things that you can put on your car. You'll see right there, there is the little spaceship. We look inside, we can see the UFO. We'll go in and take a look. You see we got the UFO right there hanging from the rearview mirror. We got the little bobbing ducky bird thing there and the shifter. And all that. And you can put a variety of bumper stickers on the back. They've got the obligatory bunch of pride flags, like 50 different pride flags, and a Black Lives Matter flag for some reason. You know, and, even though this takes place in 1998, but that's just a small bitch on my part, and really, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's what the detailing station will do for you. And if you use it in conjunction with this you can color your vehicle piece by piece, you know, using that, and then apply various types of decals to it to really customize it and give it a unique look. But those two more pretty cool things that you can make here at the fabrication station. Oh boy. So, where are we? There we go. the athletic simulation station and the fax machine. Neither of these I found to be particularly useful. There's one. It's a basketball hoop. Here's the other. It gives you weird cryptic messages. I have not seen either of these things do anything for me to benefit me. They're just purely aesthetic from what I've seen. If you know any different, please let me know down in the comments, because I don't see the difference. See, if you lose your ball, you can go get another one like that. Yeah, you just go ahead and try to... See, I suck at basketball in video games and in real life. Do one more shot, why not? Let's try it like this. Really? I was clearly thrown higher than that. Okay. But yeah, that's those two pieces. Not real important. Wouldn't worry about it. The normal antenna. This is the improved antenna. This lets you do a little bit more scanning and all that. It's pretty cool. Like it. So we're going to talk about lockers real quick. You got expanded lockers. And yeah, that's, well, yeah, that's it then, right? Yeah, everything else requires stable energy. So this is the end of it. These are the expanded lockers. So your basic lockers are real trash. This is what they look like, right? Not a lot of storage space. Expanded lockers, a lot bigger. Definitely worth doing. And eventually you get these like pneumatic locker, like this one here. This thing's sick. But we'll talk about this at a later date, because it just has so much storage in it that, yeah, you can't go wrong with it. Then you have parts locker, which is another later one that requires unstable energy. And that's where you just, it has 12 slots. You can store 12 car parts. Each of these will hold one. So it's kind of a neat area to, or a neat thing to use, you know, to store, like, let's say you have a full set of lead and then and you want to store it in there, you could do that. Because you got, what, 5 doors, which would take you 5 slots, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels. That's 10. Yeah, you could do it. You could absolutely do it. You could actually throw in the bumpers too if you wanted to. So, boom. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to upgrade your garage, and it just makes you better and better and better. And looking in the future now, I can see cool stuff like a rapid refill pump for the gas, another parts locker. The parts lockers are great. You can have a total of 4 of those, which is cool. So we can have full sets of different types of car parts in there if you wanted. The pneumatic locker, of course, we can get a couple more of those. I have only one so far. Advanced antenna, which makes it a little bit better. Incident board, I don't know what that does. Oh, records the number of runs since your last death. Ha! That's funny. A junction re-stabilizer. That's kind of cool. I guess that will fix a destabilized junction bypass. That's nice. Analysis module. This is for your Tinker Station expanded matter regenerator. So that matter regenerator we looked at earlier, this one makes it bigger, which is good because it really doesn't hold much. And a repair station, that's freaking awesome. That's like, I think that's like the one you find out in the field. If that's the case, that thing will just make everything else obsolete. A deco vent. I guess you put anchor energy in there for a car accessory. That's kind of neat. And then a fish tank. I actually can't wait to get the fish tank. I wonder where that's going to go, and I wonder what that'll do. And of course, you know, other things that we have around here, we'll take a look real quick, just to show you. Here's your map, of course. So you can see I've made quite a bit of progress in here. Here's your vehicle status, shows you everything, how it's doing. First aid station, your gas pump, little tiny toolbox, you know, all kinds of fun stuff in here. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys, and of course the workbench. So if you found it useful at all or entertaining, please leave a like on it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to ring that bell for notifications. As always, with Cat to Beefy. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.